Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Old Guy Plays 1969, continuation in our series of Stellaris. We're now into episode 3. Today, we are going to have a look at where we left off. We are now up to 3 beautiful little colonies, and we've niched out our own little chunk of space here. We know we got some aliens up here in the right-hand corner. We're still trying to determine where the choke-off points are going to be in our empire. And I honestly am still not sure on that. The best way to cut this entire chunk of space off would be to make this the cutoff point. So I think in this episode, that's what I'm going to be doing. We need 3 more influence there, so I'm going to move over there. We're going to start on that. And there is a open council position here. We do have 3 people that could take it. Let's give it to this guy. Or this gal. I'm not sure. Hard to tell. Kurt. Well, yeah, I suppose it could be a Kurt as a female. Maybe, I don't know. All right, so some more in the communications that we received from the Heath aliens. And let's pause the game here because some things are going on. So the Heath aliens appear to be eager to establish communication with us, having sent a large audio and visual transmission that appears to offer the key translating their language. Our experts are confident that we will be able to use this to learn to communicate with them soon. Of course, we will have to trust them that their communication are not misleading and that we'll be able to reliably interpret the information presented from a vastly different experimental context. How naive of them. Okay, so this is what these guys look like, and they appear to be perceptive, and they're eager to open peaceful communications. So that is encouraging, actually, because we were a little worried that the aliens up here might be assholes. We don't know. I mean, that's the thing. When you first run into alien contact, you don't know if they're going to be jerks or not. We do have our research done, so our fleet limit is up, which is good. So now we're going to actually probably start working on the actual fleet itself. So the naval capacity as well. For soldiers I can do more food from farms. Hydroponic farms allows us to build hydroponic farms or to do a blocker. I think I'm going to go with this one because it'll improve our overall food production, which I can then start, selling this resource to, get more alloys kind of thing. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's unpause again. I also wanted to claim this system over here. And as much as I'd like to do that, I think I'm going to do this one first. So we now have a solar sailor. So what's this? We have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around Aqueduct Ela. Where is that system? Some really odd galaxy names. Okay, so that's right in our system here, right in our borders. Was built by unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to have disabled the vessel. And although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering design choices. Interesting, a bit primitive design. Actually, I believe there was an episode of Star Trek that actually addressed one of these solar ships. I think it was in Deep Space Nine. Anyway. Yes, I'm geeky, if you haven't realized that already. Okay, so that has gone by. Now, should have enough to actually build the outpost here, so let's go ahead and do that. And what else is sitting idle? So we have a constructor ship up here. Yeah, we are going to turn that into a second base, and then I think the third base that I want to do is going to be right here, if I can get there in time. If not, it's going to have to be here, which I should be able to do. And to ensure I should be able to do that, so just temporary, I'm going to build another constructor ship. So what's this now? FTL Impact. A massive crater on that world I just looked at appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect that the ship was exiting a hyperplane at maximum velocity and rammed the moon for reasons unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. The IS Asperity has picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site, reminiscent of a collapsed hyper-speculative field. But as the ship self-disintegrated on the impact, the theory cannot be verified. Remarkable. Okay.
Recon pass completed.
Okay, so our surveying is done over here.
Construction complete.
And we're going to continue to keep surveying in this direction. And keep moving up. I mean, I could have chose to go down here. I'm thinking eventually I will, but for now, let's just keep moving north because we know this has an end point. Down here, we're not sure where this ends. We see another hyperlane going that way, but we don't know if it branches out further or not. We just really don't have. Oh, excuse me for yawning. I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, was up early today, thanks to a private number, unknown, calling my phone and waking me up. All right, so more on this archaeological dig here. The archaeologists working on the star petal have gathered sufficient clues. Let's pause this while we're reading. And evidence to paint a reasonably clear picture of the station's final days. A stray asteroid impacted the station, knocking it into an orbit that would soon plunge it into Bintu's atmosphere. Station-keeping thrusters could not compensate it, and the command staff soon issued an evacuation order. Eventually, the station only had enough escape pods to evacuate a fraction of its passengers, and mass panic soon erupted. Those who were not trampled to death perished when the station's environmental systems failed as it drilled deeper into the gas giant. Ooh. Well, that really sucks, and it looks like there was a minor artifact found. Now, I know we addressed this earlier, and nothing was really showing on our screen, so see if anything's coming up there now. No. So it's not an archive or a relic that we can activate anyway. It's just a find. So let us continue. This science ship is sitting here. Who's on this one again? This guy's good in biology, so he's just researching. So where? Okay, yes, we had sent them backwards to scan for anomalies. So we have an anomaly up here in this system. So let's go ahead and research up here. Now that this constructor ship is completed, I am going to send them I had planned for that. I forget now where I was going to send them. Up here, I think. Yeah. I'm going to send them that way. See, the problem is if I build a choke point here to block off this point of the galaxy, they can still get in through here. So I got to figure out how to get my, I don't know, my starbase capacity did go up. So I do have 3, and I can get an additional one from the systems I've owned. So that is kind of good. So, ooh, silicon life forms have been found. Some kind of burrowing silicon-based life form inhibits a vast network of tunnels beneath the barren surface of Kawam 3A. Where the hell is that? Karum. Oh, okay, that's that new system here that we just started exploring. As best we can tell, the creatures feed off the rocks, and there is evidence to suggest that they possess rudimentary form of intelligence. Their tunneling efforts have shuffled large amounts of valuable materials to the surface. Oh, that's good. So this is going to add an additional 3 to the mining in there, bringing it up to 9. So this would be a good system for us to capture if we can grab it. Which is good, which is good. All right.
Anomaly found.
Okay, so we found an anomaly. We are going to leave it for now. We're going to pause for a second here because we got to go to the Peridot Prime. I'm wondering if I should start renaming some of these places. There we go. Call it Peridot Prime. And then that way we'll know what it is. So we have somebody that's unemployed, and we know that this is going to be the world that makes agriculture for us and farming. So let's go ahead and create a job in here. So that'll give us 2 on the housing and 2 on jobs. So that should employ that person. So let's go ahead and start building that. It's on pause. Okay. We're on the rush there. We're on our way down here. Just more on first contact. Yeah, our efforts, the cipher signals picked up from the Heath aliens have paid off. And we have finally made a breakthrough with our mastery of their language.
Anomaly found.
Okay, go away for now. May it not be complete. We have managed to successfully open diplomatic channels with the civilization that we now know to be the Stellaris Confederacy. On
Permanent
screen.
communications have been established with an alien empire.
Well, here they are. These guys are xenophiles too. Hey, they're nice. That's good, good, good. They're also pacifists, so we can walk all over them, so it's kind of nice too. And they're spiritualistic. Okay, so that's good. So let's greet them with open arms and salute them. Let's do that. And we've initiated first contact procedures. Look. So now we can back out and we'll see that the alien empire is over here. That's good.
Inbound message traffic.
And now they probably want to, exchange embassies, which we'll agree to. Signs of battle. There's evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit on Cronum 4, which is in the system here. It is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blast, and scans from the ISS Asperity have picked up several hulks on the ground. These wicked ships are in very poor condition. The fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Cool. Science officer Christian Rizzo is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technology. Okay, yeah.
New sitrep.
Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'm going to pause here for a sec. That's that anomaly. This anomaly. First contact is finished with these guys. Now, they're friendly, which is good. And now that we've established friendly with these guys, we can start to try to learn a little bit more about them. So I think what I'm going to do, trade deal. Now, something with the trade deal is that, well, I'm going to be honest, I'm not really good at it. So if I said to them, okay, I'll offer you like 10 food, they're receptive for that. But then if I said to them for a resource, if I give you food, will you give me, say, a mineral? They say no. Right? So that goes to show you how important minerals are. What if I said allies? Well, see, it's definite now. Right? What if I said if I give you food for consumer goods? Like, they won't even give me one in consumer goods for this, right? So it kind of shows you how crappy resources are. Now, if I wanted to say, let's exchange active sensor links. So they're kind of open to that, but when I ask them for theirs, it's probably going to go south. Right? They're not really interested in that. It's, you know. Okay, they're receptive if I said, let's do it for 20 years. Let's extinguish charge for 20 years. Let's try that. We are reviewing your proposal. Let's see if they'd be interested in that, because then that will open this up to whatever they've discovered. We will be able to see it. Okay, so let's get a couple of things established here. So one of the things I do want to do is I want to build a starbase here. So let's upgrade this. Get that one going. So that makes a choke-off point to this galaxy. We're just lucky that up here these guys are friendly, so I don't really need to rush to make a chokehold
Anomaly
point.
found.
These guys here are probably most likely going to take this system next. Yeah, they're building a constructor ship in there, so for us, we are going to build our chokehold there. So that becomes a block off. Now, when it comes to this trade deal, what are they saying? After reviewing the offer sent to us, they have decided to accept it. So that's nice. Okay, good. So now we can see what they've explored, which is a very, very tiny amount. But, you know, it tells us what's in here. Right? And maybe they haven't expanded because maybe, just maybe, they either haven't got out of their own way yet, or maybe they're running into an alien species on this side. I don't know what the case is. But anyway, we will continue on.
Construction complete.
And our station is done. And now you can see that the borders are meeting here now. So even though we're friendly, I'm still going to upgrade this because I can't put
Recon
defense
pass completed.
platforms on anything there. So going to go ahead and upgrade that. Let's start getting the resources from
Science division report success.
this stuff. No more research is done, so my survey speed is done, so that's good. Yeah, and like I said, we're going to start to concentrate on our military. We're going to make our military better, so let's research blue laser. I'm not going to go too crazy with building ships, because if I'm going to dump time into research, upgrading the ships, I'm not going to want to build them, because if I build them too early, then I'm going to have to upgrade them all. Okay, so where is the Asperity? It's sitting over here. Let's survey this system next. Let's just keep going. Yeah, I think we got lucky here. We got a civilization
complete.
that's nice. They don't have a huge fleet either, which is good, I guess. Construction's finished here.
Construction complete.
Starbase is complete. All right, so now that we have a starbase here, or do we? No, we're upgrading the starbase here. So it must be the one that's down here, yeah. Okay, so this starbase system here is now complete. And now that this one is done... No, it isn't. This isn't the one. So I could upgrade that. It's this one. Okay, see, because now I got plus things there. Now
Anomaly
I can
found.
build some stuff. Leave that for now. So in here, I am going to make... thinking I'm going to make a... gun battery. And if I make an anchorage, that'll up my naval capacity so I can make more ships. Or if I put a shipyard, I can build ships there. I don't think I need to do that. Let's put a target uplink computer there. So that way our ships can start shooting at the enemy the minute they enter our system, as opposed to
Construction complete.
later. So we're going to build that. And construction's done where? Here. That's the science vessel. No, they're still exploring. So who's done what? No orders. Okay. Where are these guys at? All right, yes, they're up here, and they've discovered an anomaly of some kind. Special project. Research projects in the system? Sure, why not? You know, because I've explored as far as I can here for now. So I'm going to start to turn my science vessels internally on the task at hand. Let's get mining the mining station so we can get our mining up. And see, like, my approach is that you just deal with it when it pops up. You keep everything happy. I know some people will build stuff in that right away, but like every time I do something too far in advance, that's when I actually will run into trouble. All right, so
Council agenda ready.
yeah. So this is done. So what was this? This was to get additional monthly Unity and a Unity modifier. So let's go ahead and do that. And what can we do now? We can do open arms, which does
Construction
pop growth,
complete.
trade value, leader size, or we can go military with display of power. We haven't encountered a nasty species yet,
Special
so I think we're
project
going to go with
complete.
this one. Open arms, special project. So a team of scientists under Officer Rizzo, that's the guy that discovered that ship, has finished their expedition to Priam 6 and returned to the ISS Spirity. One of these days, people, I'm really hoping I'm going to be able to talk. Sadly, the wrecked ships on the surface were too badly damaged to recover any useful technologies. These vessels were clearly very advanced, however, and we could gain valuable engineering insights if we analyzed the way they were designed. Well, that would be good. We should consider construction of a permanent science outpost still in orbit. Okay, and that'll add 3 to our production, and we gain 200 experience on our leader. All right.
System reconnaissance completed.
Another system survey. So now at this point, we are starting to advance fairly quickly with our society, starting to get a lot of things going on, and that's why I say that pause button is really important. So that you stop time, you give yourself the time to say, okay, what do I need to do next? Because if you try to jiggle or juggle everything at once, that's when you're going to forget something and run into mistakes. So these guys are idle right now. We still need to explore more of the system, so let's just keep moving around in circles. So that's these guys done. This science ship here, where's this one at? This is the one up here. All right, so where can we send them? All right, we have an anomaly we can do here. Now, like I said, we were going to turn our science vessels inwardly, so let's go ahead and search the anomaly there. And then this is a constructor ship. Where's this one at? This one's over here. Yeah, we had to quickly get them up there to go ahead and build this. I'm going to send them up here because eventually we're going to want to claim that, so let's just move it up for now. And then in here, we've upgraded the base, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put a gun battery in, and we're going to put our targeting uplink in. So I'm going to start on that. And down here on this base, we want defense. So it's going to be 252 for every defense platform of alloys. So 1, 2, 3 should give us pretty good strength there. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that for now. And just checking on my ships for good. Archaeological site is now finished. Nice. So the heart of the pulsar. Let's pause. All right, something bad happened now, because now the Aspiracy The Asperity has countered an alien vessel in Malalova and is currently attempting to evade them. Okay, so we'll look at that in a second. Let's pop first. So that's the thing with Stellaris, right? Like, things are going to pop and you're going to be like, oh my God. And that's how you get overwhelmed. And I think the game does that by design. I think it's built that way to make it so that you realize it's real-time strategy. Everything is happening at once. And in reality, there's no way with everything that happens in the world and the universe, you can deal with it all at once. And I think it's done that way by design to make it a little realistic. So, that being said, let's pause. So we have the ability to do that because we're gods. No, seriously. We have the ability to do that. So, use that to your advantage. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read this. If you haven't already, great. Great if you have. All right. So rummaging through the secure safes where the star petal is wealthiest, clientele store their personal belongings, has revealed a treasure trove of strange artifacts and jewelry. Perhaps the most noteworthy among the found items is the heart of the pulsar, a unique diamond necklace quite famous in its day for having been worn by 5 different heads of state. Oh, cool. So that definitely would be a minor artifact that's found, and it'll gain plus 25 to Ancient Rampart. Okay, so now that we're 100% done with that, I wonder if that is now showing up here. Yeah, it looks like it is. Museum exhibits. Planetary decision. So we're lacking a resource there by 10 in order to do that. Send artifacts to the museum exhibits. Decision increases the production of culture workers on one of our planets. So that might be a good thing. Yeah, there it is there. Set private collectors. Put some of our minor artifacts up for auction to private collectors. And I think all this does is, see, it'll give us 500 gold. We're not hurting for gold, so we're not going to do that. So let's leave that for now. But let's go to this encounter. So where is that? That's here. Well, that's disconcerting. So let's hope it's just some type of robot miners or something I can deal with, because if it's a small civilization in here, that kind of suck. We have made contact with the mysterious aliens in the Maluva system. For now, we have codenamed them Grimmel aliens. Until we can find out more about them, they possess a language we must decipher in order to establish communications. Interesting. So like before, we can click on this. We can send an envoy to try to decipher their language. So there is an alien civilization in here. Okay, and that archaeological site is finished. We did the first contact, and we have an issue going over here. A new faction has found it. A new faction recently began gaining traction in the internal political landscape. The Outcasts community, they call themselves the Committee of Higher Learning. These members have been pushing hard in the advancement of the scientists of the sciences. Ooh, I'll eventually say it right. So let's go over here. So, the Protectile Institute seems to align the best with what we got going on. The Whetstone Initiative doesn't. And these guys do as well. So, like I said, I don't really focus on that part of the game very much. I mean, sure, it has its benefits. Let's deal with this. This is more important. We have unemployment. And this world here, artisans turn minerals into consumables. So what this does is to increase our housing by 2, we'll get another artisan job made, and a metallurgical job will be created as well. So let's go ahead and we'll build an industry district here. So That'll give that guy something to do. Okay. So we should pause again. The science ship, where's it at? It's down here. In the bunk 2. Yes, and that's those artifacts. So we can excavate the site or research anomalies in the system. Let's start excavating, because I think this guy is our excavator, isn't he? His trade. Archaeological excavation. Yes. I want to put him in charge of that. Okay, and we have disparity. Where's that at? It's up here. And it's now been backed off because we ran into something over here. So let's send them this way and explore the system over here. And pause again. Okay, constructor ship. That's down here. Tell them to go ahead and
Science Division
mining.
reports a new breakthrough.
Science. So the mineral one we picked earlier is done. Pause again. Okay, space torpedoes. So we can make frigates. Increase our hull points. Mining subsidies. Our corvette build costs, we can build those faster. Our frigate build costs and speed. Well, I think first I need to unlock frigates first before I really should start building any more corvettes. So let's do that one. Like I said, the next little bit, we are going to concentrate on ship stuff. Then we'll go back to culture stuff. Okay, so the aerostat colonies. A ruined network of aerostat colonies. Man, I can't talk today. Dating back in the last 3 millennia, can be found in orbit of this gas giant. Their orbital function appears to have been gas mining, but they have been since abandoned and reoccupied by many different races and pirate groups. These colonies have been roughly shipped of anything even remotely valuable, but a mere fact they are still aloof. That they're still aloof after all this time makes them an interesting subject of engineering research. Okay, adds 3 for that. Okay. Build research station in here. Now this base I think I did, right? Yeah, we were working on the defense platforms in there. And I think over here, yeah, and I think it's important. But I do want to build one there. I still need one more. This guy's got the majority of the support. I could spend some unity to make sure that this guy gets elected. The majority of the people want him, so let's go ahead. I'll support him, build up his thing, and he'll definitely get elected. Okay, so what do we want to do? We definitely need one more starbase capacity. Would be nice. Like, we got one here to protect ourselves here. See, it's 1K 1,000. So they'd have to have a ship strength of over 1,000 to defeat that base. So that's good, but I mean, these guys are friendly, and I'm gonna
Anomaly found.
I'm gonna do my best to keep them
Construction complete.
friendly. Okay, we're still investigating. Construction ship. Where's this at? Down here.
Anomaly found.
Leave it for now. I'm gonna come back here. Build the mining stations. Yeah, I think I want to get this other world colonized in here too. So let's do this. Oh, we name this Grabach 1. The ruler elected, so it's the guy, like I said, that I'm gonna pick.
System reconnaissance completed.
Doing good population growth, and he's a good advisor. He's more of a soldier, but this is where you can change, like, even your leaders if you want. Like I said, so much to this game, but Like I said, I'm not going to overwhelm anybody that's watching me on this, right? If it's something that piques your interest and you want to learn about it, then dive into it when you're playing yourself. Science ship up here is done. Let's see if we can get in here and survey there.
Construction complete.
Okay. The Bolol organism. A decoded ancient data crystals have been found at the dig site. And the words chronicizing the military, they're Grunew's military experts.
Tracking spaceborne life form.
Okay, let's pause. Something else is going on in the galaxy. Of the most and of little interest, several volumes detail the Grunew's first encounter with an alien species referred to as the Bolol organism. A little more can be gleaned about the Bol at this point, save that they were a massive planetoid species that had many colonies seated amongst the stars. Enticing. Keep digging. All right. So there was a thing there that said spaceborne life form detected. So it means we got something going on here. So what is it? It's over here. It's an alien space station. And alien vessels. Yeah, we just don't know. So, at some point, we hope that gets revealed. This was where the hostile fleet was. The Grimmel aliens. And we are investigating these guys. We are trying to figure out first contact with these guys. Like I said, the nice thing is they're up here. The only bad thing is they probably can get to us from here. So I think I'm going to want to speed up production here and get this outpost built. And I think that's where outpost number 4 is going to go, right here. Because it's the most important out of the ones we have. Right? So like here, I built 3, or did I build? I don't think I built a defense platform in here. So this one is 1.8K with the defenses. No, I did. I built 3 platforms. I can have up to 7 of them. So that's almost 2,000 strength. So that's not bad there for starting off this early. I think, anyway. You never know, because, could be an alien group down there somewhere with 10,000 ships. And like I said, that's the part of this game that I can never figure out, right?
Anomaly found.
Once you see another civilization's strength, you're going to want to try to, you're going to want to have more. Okay, so asperity. Where is asperity? They're over here. All right, where can I send you guys? I think we'll send you up here to survey this other system that we never got to. And I think we got a colony going here, right? Do we not? No, maybe we don't.
Construction complete.
Okay. This is where we're going to upgrade Starbase number 4. Right here. Upgrade. Let's get on that. Let's dig up the resources here. The other thing is with the colonized worlds, like they supply these resources for every system that we find in the galaxy. That's why it's good if something has a resource, you want to start digging it up because you want to add to these numbers. If not, the planetoids you have will have to work on supplying that for everything else. So these guys here, we got no available housing, but we're gonna build some more farmland. That'll give us 2 more housing and a job for the guy that's unemployed.
Construction complete.
You can be proactive and say, "Oh, I'm going to build this ahead of time so that when a job is available, it'll be taken right away. But I find if you build up too quick, too soon, you run into problems. So
Construction
building
complete.
on our research. This is that new new archaeological dig that we're doing. The Gunthar ruins. Data crystal records reveal that the Grenu waged war against the Belial, whoever the hell they are, desiring the plentiful resources reportedly found on their planets. A set of system coordinates has been successfully extracted from one such record. Our archaeologists are uploading the planet's location to our systems now. The precursors. This begins that event chain.
New sitrep.
Cool. So again, like I was saying before, all these sit reps, all these things that get mentioned, whatnot, they all get toggled here. One thing that I will mention, if you want to flag something, because you want to look into it further, but you're like trying to remember where it is, just hit that. And what that'll do is it'll show you where that is on your space map. And basically what you want to do is, if you want to investigate that right away, you basically just want to send a science ship down there. So this science ship here has no orders. It's done that archaeological dig. Now I could tell it to do this anomaly, which is routine, be pretty quick, and it's research on weapon trails. So let's go ahead and research that. We'll do that anomaly since that's right in the system. Excuse me. I mean, first I'm yawning, now I'm sneezing. My apologies. And it's just a few lost brain cells. Not like I can really afford to lose any additional ones, but there you go. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll do the research in here. This science vessel that's up here, I told that thing to do this anomaly, did I? Another ship has initiated performing this task. Really? What ship did I send to do that? Head of Research, Rizzo.
System reconnaissance completed.
It's our friends. System
Our pioneers have made planetfall.
Down there. And our new colony's going up. All right. Scratch ship. So let's go ahead and uncheck that. Because if not, I'm going to be staring at that saying, did I forget something down there? And I'll be doing it constantly. But yeah, so it's a good way if you want to flag something.
Construction complete.
So this is on those Grimmel aliens. This is our first contact with them. We discovered a new life form. Okay, no, this is in the Mavala system. This was over here. What is this again? Oh, it's in here, where these planetoids are. We have discovered a new life form, though calling it a life form may be incorrect. It appears to be fully automated mechanical drones built exclusively for some unknown industrial purpose. Observations will still continue, but since it's likely that these machines are programmed with defensive protocols, it would be prudent to tread lightly. Yeah, use caution. So, not sure what's going on up there. Okay, this research is done. And we can do our naval capacity some more. Do the gene clinics now, or pharmacy subsidies, or remove the blockers. Okay, so I think I did the blue, I did the gold all on ships. Let's do the green on ships, and then we'll go back to cultural stuff. So this is completely built, and that's built. All right, so we got a lot of ships just sitting around. So let's go to each one and get them on the task. So this is this science vessel here. I don't know what other ship is performing that function. I really don't know. Okay, it's this, the Wayfarer. The Wayfarer's on their way there. Let's cancel that ship off. This the Asperity? Over here? Because I think this anomaly here, Playful Ruins. It's routine. We'll send them down there. The Wayfarer, where's it at? Yeah. I think both of those ships were in the same place.
Construction.
A badly damaged military vessel bearing elaborate alien insignia circles Bintu, and the ship has already suffered heavy incendiary attack, which has melted its hull, leaving no survivors aboard. No weapons known to us can produce temperatures high enough to cause such an effect. Perhaps the ship's logs may shed some light on its violent end. Yeah, let's examine the
New
logs.
sitrep.
Okay, so that's still okay. So now we're getting a little bit of information here. These alien vessels, it says there's 1,000 of them in there. So if I ever want to attack that, I got to go in with more than 1,000, so that the odds favor me. Yeah. Okay, so the Asperity is the one that's down here. And let's get over here and get the system surveyed. Wayfarer, I think that's the one that's on its way here to do this. Yeah. It's researching that project, isn't it? Yeah. No, it's just no orders. Let's research the
Skywatch
project.
has sighted a spaceborne life form.
Oh, where's this at? The Grimmel aliens. Where are they at? They're here too? Oh, lovely. So push our ship out. I wonder if they just own this small section of space down here. Constructor ship. Where's this one? It's over here. Alright. Let's get in here. Claim this one because we want to do that pre-FTL site as well. This science ship here. Let's tell it to research the anomaly in the system. This constructor ship up here really doesn't need to do anything, I don't think. So we're going to send it down here and tell it to build research stations. Actually, over here is probably closer. Let's tell it to build an outpost. Let's get that, because there's like a 9 mineral in here. This one, just going to have to wait for a little bit. I don't have enough resources to invest digging that one up yet. Okay, and I got a science ship asleep over here, which is the Asperity. Okay, so it tried to go here, tried to go here. We already know there's something here. Let's go and survey that system up there then. Event chain, the Rubicator.
Special project complete.
Analysis of the ship reveals that the crews met demise when trying to retrieve an irreplaceable alien artifact called the Rubicator. It was stolen from their society by a pack of thieving rats. Curious choice of words, as they themselves are mostly rat-like in appearance. Interesting. The logs are mainly comprised of curses, willing the rat robbers to the end of the universe and beyond. The crew has counted upwards of 50 individuals for defection, I guess, as well as a wide selection of places from which the star's light cannot escape, but their curious work has paid off. They have uncovered the last unknown location of the Rubicator in a previously uncharted system, and if we are to believe its former owners, its powers are worth pursuing. Okay, so
new sitrep.
We must have the Rubicator. So some alien technology. So where's the ship? Wayfarer. It's down here. It's already done the technology that was there. Interesting. So, an abandoned amusement park. The structures on Lasek 5 are not as old as we first believed. It's a playground or an amusement park of some sort. Science Officer Rizzo notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that from the builder's alien point of view, it might have been a cutting-edge sensory array or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us Savs, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. Interesting. Now let's pause again here for a second. So, ship the Wayfarer. This is the one I think we just clicked on. We got to get these guys doing something. So, we do have an anomaly down here. There's also stuff to explore over this one, too. Survey the system over here. Even though this guy's an archaeological guy, well, maybe we'll send him this way and tell him to excavate that site down there. Let's do that instead. I guess really, if you notice what I've been doing, it's, you take what you have, and if you have an advantage somewhere, you focus your advantage on that thing that you have. Okay, almost done building our starbase in here, which would be good.
Construction complete.
There we go. Let's build our mining station. Let's get that done, and then we'll build that observation post. And then in here, we can upgrade that. So we're at the max. Image them for the archive. So this is Lazart 2, an uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with a trail of centipaths carved from some mineral and not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monoliths followed lines that chant a history, fanatical or fantastical. That must be surely fictional. Surely. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that means, but it's basically we have uncovered a monolith. So, welcome Space Odyssey 2001. So we'll go ahead and click that. All right. Diabrac 1, and that was over here. Just want to focus in on that. All right, so I still have some stuff that I can dig up. So, can I claim this now? Yes, I'm building a starbase in here. Did I build the starbase in here? No, but I can do it now. I got to double check, see if I clicked on that. Because this popped and interfered. No orders. Alright, so ancient survey marker. A small short transmitter has been located on the surface of Lazek 6 and appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miner it was meant for it never eventually arrived, and the deposit is still there. Okay, so it adds +4 to that. And where is that system? Leasing. Okay, it's the one over here on the edge of the galaxy here. So
construction complete.
That's gone up to 8 now, and it's actually gives us a resource that wasn't there before. So things like that are going to happen, and you're going to have to take your constructor ships and move around and get that stuff. So, all right, so this is done, but we want to build the observation post. So let's do that. And this one's over here, and this one we want to tell it to do mining stations. We want to get those resources that's in that system. Got a tropical world there. 95.
Construction complete. System reconnaissance completed.
We do want to get these planets up here as colonies as well. Well, we got an unemployment person here, so go ahead and build a farm, please. Science ship is spared.
Construction complete.
Okay, so we've done everything in this entire system except for take on these aliens. Ooh, they got 2,000 ships in there and 1,000 there. So that's over 3,000 vessels. Yeah, they are not going anywhere anytime soon. So we're going to avoid these two systems for now. But they only own two systems, so, you know. But I suppose if they wanted to, they could give us a black eye, because we don't have that kind of fleet. We don't have anything near that kind of fleet. Alright, so this is a constructor ship. It's down here. So it looks like we got our observation post made. So let's go here and get these other minerals. And this science ship. Where's this one at? We're over here. So,
Construction
where can we
complete.
send this guy? Let's send him over here and research the anomaly that was found there. This constructor ship is up here. Tell him to go ahead and build the research station. Wow. So it's a constant little bit of this, a little bit of that. And it appears that we have gone another hour into this playthrough of Stellaris. I'm going to put a cut in here after I read this. So, swirling shadows. So, immense ragged plains of shadow drift across Sworia 3's face. They are cast not by clouds, but sheets of organic material, drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged or rather jointed, to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Daniel Tucker is, as of yet, unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or can be possible purpose, if any, with their elaborate shadow casting might serve. Okay, so this adds +4. I don't know what that resource is right offhand. It's the one with the little planet on it. I forget. I know the people up here at the screen. It's this one. It's this one. Like I said, there's so much in this game, right? Societal research. So it'll gain +4 to that. All right. So I'll just say okay to that. Okay. Let's pause. This is where I am gonna, like I said, put in a cut and save the game here. So human tube, save, and agree to that. And thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, why aren't you? Like, do it. Click the button. It's free. Anyway, thank you so much for the ones that have subscribed and are following along to my goofiness and enjoying my channel. And we'll see everybody in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.